1 bottle of wine is classy, 2 is a party, but 6? Now that's a balancing act. What if your wine storage grew alongside your collection with one easy to follow along plan? Available for free at WhosTheVoss.com. It all started when you found a couple bottles with some cool decorative artwork. Then you were given a bottle at your wedding, and then another at Christmas and New Year's. Clearly these people don't know you're not drinking these. Then you split them up between your study and the kitchen and brought them all together again after opening a winery. Mega holder. Grab a piece of scrap or an entire board. I'm using black walnut because I think she's real purty. Since my board is wider than 7 inches, I'm cutting the height measurement of 5 3/8 of an inch. If you have some 1 by 6 by whatever taking up space, I've created the plans with grain pattern in mind just for you. For any board between 5.5 inches to 6 15/16, anything under 7 inches, you'll be cutting your material to 7 1/4 of an inch. By cutting 6 pieces, you could create one of these. It's a fun little stand, but 12 pieces is going to give you a lot more modular options. I cut the plan out, including the little recesses, and then I just folded it on that line so that I can set it easily on top of my workpiece, doodle in my recesses, dot the center for my circles. It's perfect. Now something else is that the bottom and the top won't have a groove cut on both ends. You would only cut one set of the grooves if you want it to look nice on the top and the bottom. This guy is still growing, so working on him. Also, my recesses are a little bit thicker because my material is thicker. These are set to 3/4 of an inch thick material, so those dreamy. If you want to just double check, make sure your printer didn't do something funky when it went from me to a satellite and then it bounced all the way down at 6 billion miles an hour to you, take your board and just put it up against there. Mine is way too big. Also, make sure you have it the right direction that it's going to go. If it doesn't fit, I generally line it up on the outside edges. So this edge here, put it just like that. Retrace your line to make it a little bigger. They all 4 match. You're good. Then trace around your template to transfer that shape onto your board. You may have been wondering what's going on with that trip hazard on the floor behind me. I use a 4-inch hole saw to cut and remove the center. There are 2 rings on the plans because a 3.5-inch hole will fit 90% of wine bottles while allowing a gentle tilt to keep the cork moist. And say that word again, moist. I only have a 4-inch hole saw, so that is what I'm using here today. It's dull, it creates a lot of smoke, but it works. Cut until the arbor pokes through the back, and then attack it from the other side to prevent blowout. You know what cordless drills really don't like doing? Cutting a 4-inch hole saw into a piece of hardwood. It's really hard on them. So I'm just going to do one at a time, give him a break while I finish the rest of this. At the bandsaw, I cut those gentle side curves, then I cut out those little notches so everything locks together. I'm going to tell you a little short story while I cut out the notches so I can show you 1 or 2 of them without there being dead air in the video. When I used to quote windows, people used to come in and they just wanted a window quote. So I would be like, you know, what size is your window? Like hopefully they threw a tape measure up on it. No, they're like, well, it's just a standard size. That doesn't exist. There's not a standard size window. And I'm not even going to guess. Like, you know, they price them so differently. So just, please don't do that to somebody. Then I take 2 steps to the right, hit that baby on the belt sander, get the sides nice and smooth, maybe kiss the faces just a little bit. Then I move to the other side of my flip cart, hit the oscillating sander, and get the interior just so there's no little burrs, no little burn marks from me using the hole saw. Moving on to station number 5, 6, I've honestly lost count. Using my router with a round over bit, I actually never take this bit out of my router, so I call it my palm rounder. Just going around the outside, staying away from those little cutouts where they lock together. Don't want those rounded. You'll be going counterclockwise around the exterior and clockwise around the interior. That's the direction of travel for the router. Then using an orbital sander, 120 grit sandpaper, just clean up any spots that might need a little touch up here at the end. And there you have it, a completed wine holder side interlocking modular wine holder thing. I don't know what you call it. And we're just going to repeat this for the other 5 boards we've got. While he's running around doing all that, I just wanted to mention that this entire project is achievable with just a jigsaw. You can transfer everything on here, make all of your cuts, even the center hole if you don't have a hole saw. All you're going to do is just cut out that center circle, place it on your project, transfer it over, drill out a smaller hole, and then run around it with your jigsaw to remove that center bit. There you go. Other than the round over with the router, you could really do that with a piece of sandpaper. It's just less of a round over. Bada bing. Whenever I do one of these, print it out, cut it out, you're finished with the project type of deals, I feel like you guys are always just sitting there with it all typed out, ready to go, waiting for the video to end, and he didn't say it, and then they hit send. Yes, you could cut one of these out on a piece of plexiglass, and you could use the router and easily bang these out really fast. But is it fast? Because I still have to pre-cut everything within 1/8 of an inch, so I'm not stressing the router or getting tear out. And at that point, why don't I just do it how I just showed you how to do it? I don't see it being a super quick factor with this type of stuff. So how much would I sell it for? $90, $90, $90. You want to buy both of them? I'll give you a little discount. I'm going to say $180. You're only buying 2, and they're going to buy 2 anyway because they're pretty sweet. Easy to sell on Etsy. Sell them as a 6-pack or a 12-pack of these little guys. Give them a couple different bottom pieces. They can pick however many they want, I guess, depending on configuration. Yeah, if you want to, step it up, it takes the same amount of time in assembly to make these out of black walnut as it would if you were using a cheaper wood like a pine or something to that nature that's a little more brittle. If you've got access to hardwood, make them out of hardwood. They look banger, I'm telling you. I found my old phone today, back behind my saw, just hidden away. Nostalgia trying to lead me astray. Maybe I'll unwrite some wrongs. All right, I gotta go. See you guys later. All right.